Okay, so hi dear Scorpio, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general love reading for all the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 25th till the 31st of May 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you, okay? For personal reading healing session, check out the description box, you'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment are, let's see what we have. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. We have the high priestess. This is somebody who might not be even talking to you right now, or they might be keeping their feelings, emotions, and thoughts to themselves. Very intuitive person, mysterious, secretive, and or a very spiritual and highly intuitive kind of a person that you're dealing with right now. They're feeling intuitively that they should not say much or express much. Okay, so this person is feeling everything, they know everything, but they feel like they should not say anything. Okay, let's clarify the high priestess as their feelings for you. Okay, let me see. Let's clarify this. So I have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is somebody who feels like right now they are not ready to take this situation forward. Even if you guys are married to each other, this person is feeling like taking a break or slightly detaching themselves from the situation for the timing, and they feel like let it unfold naturally and organically. Let it happen naturally and organically. Whatever is supposed to happen between me and Scorpio, it will happen. If you guys are going through a rough patch or something, this person is feeling like taking a break or detaching themselves from the situation right now is a good idea, and they're feeling like with time everything is going to be fine, but this situation needs time, space, and a lot of healing, individually also, and as a couple also. That is what this person is feeling. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Scorpio? The Magician, from your side, you feel like manifesting something here. You feel like creating some kind of uh, reality, your own reality, creating some kind of manifestation of yours to come to fruition. Okay, let's clarify the Magician. Mhm. I hope not manipulating the situation or this person, but okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Magician as as your feelings for this particular person or situation, Scorpio. I have the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords and the, oh, so because this person is not participating the way they should, this is making you feel like you should also keep your guards up. You're manifesting this energy of moving on from this heartbreak, this hurt and pain, this overthinking, this continuously hitting the wall kind of a situation all the time. So you are tired of giving and giving and giving and not receiving what you want. You are tired of hitting the wall again and again and again in this situation, maybe with multiple people in the like past also, but with this particular person you're manifesting this energy of coming out of this hurt and pain that you're experiencing because of the other person's response towards you and towards the situation. Okay, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, honey? Eight of Cups. Okay, they want to emotionally right now, they just want to detach and walk away. I don't think so. It's a permanent walking away kind of a thing. But right now, for the time being, they are emotionally not that much connected to the situation. They are thinking a lot about it. They are planning to come back around maybe at some point of time. But right now, they want distance and space and a lot of individual healing kind of energy. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups as their intentions. So I have the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Wands. You know, right now they are in this energy of I'm not feeling the love, I'm not feeling the bond. Let me work on myself, my looks, my personality, my confidence, my my reality. This person wants to create their own reality. They want to create something beautiful for themselves. Right now they want to shift all of their focus on themselves and their looks and personality and their life, and they're looking forward to have the love back in their life at some point of time. So they want to detach from the situation so that they can come back to themselves, go back to themselves. And for love, they are looking forward to have love in their life. They are looking forward to have beautiful emotional energies in their life. But right now they want to shift all of their focus on themselves for some reason. For some of you, this person might be working on some kind of project, um, like a global project or foreign project or something, and that is keeping them very busy. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Scorpio? The moon card. You just want to get out of this confusion full of secretive, mysterious kind of energies. You might be seeking for some kind of clarity and answers and truthfulness out of this situation. You are done with this game of we are not talking, they are not responding, they are not expressing, they are not saying anything. So okay, let's clarify the moon as your intentions here. Okay, let's clarify the moon here as your intentions. So I have the Ten of Wands and the Moon card again, the Fool card. Yes, you just want to break free from this heavy and burdensome kind of situation, from this heavy and burdensome kind of energy. Them not being able to express, them not able being able to explain themselves or tell you exactly what's going on and what they want and what is happening behind the scenes is making you a little bit insecure and unsafe and in this energy of okay, I don't know what is happening, but I don't want to feel like this crap kind of energy all the time. So I want a breakthrough. So you want to break through, you want to break free from this situation because it is becoming very, very difficult to deal with because of somebody's silence and somebody's lack of expression and lack of participation in the situation. And you just don't want to participate in this kind of dynamic anymore. You just want to get over the situation, over this feeling of feeling burdensome and heavy all the time. Okay, let's see what could be the possible outcome here for you guys till the what we have, honey, till the 31st of May 2026, Scorpio. The Lovers. Okay, there is going to be a choice or decision that either you or your person have to make in the situation. Until unless this choice or decision is going to be made, nothing is going to shift or change in this dynamics. Whether this is a choice between you and you or something else or someone else, or it's a choice that you have to make between you and this situation, this person, or choosing yourself over this situation, over this person. But there is definitely a decision or choice that you guys have to make. Otherwise, this is going to be like continuous spiral of events and nothing is going to lead to anything here. Let's clarify the Lovers as a potential outcome for you guys, Scorpio. I have the Judgment, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Yep. So there's this energy of trying to let go of something or someone out of it can be a belief system, it can be a person or a situation that one of you is trying to let go of in order to maintain a collaboration or partnership with you in this dynamics. But there is this energy of okay, let's keep things casual, let's start from the start, but let's keep things casual and friendly. Again, even if you guys are married or committed to each other, even if you guys are living under the same roof, there is one of you that is not participating in the situation, the other person is feeling hurt and neglected, and they're just trying to break free from the feeling, not the situation. That is the problem here, right? And in the outcome, I do see that someone trying to release something or someone out of the equation so that both of you can have a cordial, happy-go-lucky, let's be friends again kind of energy. Maybe let's say, for example, let's say you guys are living together from a long time, married or something, and one of you is going to suggest let's go on a dinner, a normal dinner date, right? Not a romantic one. Oh my god, oh my god, got scared. I thought it's a cockroach or something. It is. My god, I'm scared. What the hell? So one of you is going to suggest to let's take baby steps towards like coming together, coming back together, and let's do something about it. So the decision is still not made actually, but it is like, yeah, we are doing something. Cool. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Scorpio, in this situation. नीतू चढ़ के मुसल्ले सत आसमाना दे थल्ले नीतू आया ढोला. So I have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. See, this is some kind of repetitive cycle, honey, that you keeps on repeating again and again and again in your love and relationship area. What you have to do is you have to work on the previous feelings, like there are certain kind of guilts or regrets and or some kind of this energy of I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable enough, I keep on attracting this kind of shit, this is my karma, this is my destiny, this is my fate. You have to get out of these kind of limiting belief, and you have to make sure that you're as lovable as other people are. Okay, you are as desirable as other people are. You deserve love as other people also deserve love, right? So you have to work on your belief system that keeps on attracting this kind of crap again and again and again in your life. And then you have to keep your heart open to the idea of collaboration and partnership with equal give and take of energy, with equal interest and investment from the other side also. If you are the one who keeps on giving and giving and giving and you're not receiving shit in return, it's time for you to take a stand for yourself and understand what works for you and what doesn't work for you anymore, right? And you have to be very, very practical while selecting what you are going to tolerate from this point onwards and what you're not going to tolerate. So you have to create boundaries. You have to learn from your previous mistakes. You have to learn from your previous relationships, no matter how shitty they were. You learned a lot from those things, right? And now this is the time for you to apply those lessons in your life from this point onwards. Make sure you are not going to make the shitty choices or shitty decisions again when it comes to your love and relationship area. So learn from your past mistakes and make sure that you are going to feel it from inside, that you're as lovable as you other people are. You deserve love as other creatures on this planet Earth deserve love, and you can have that kind of love that other people can have. Okay, it's all about making the right choices and right decisions. Equal interest, equal investment from both the sides is required. Okay, and your non-negotiables should be very, very clear. Like, I'm not going to allow this person to do this with me, or I'm not going to allow anybody to cancel on me last minute and then they're going to call next day that as if nothing ever happened. So you have to create these kind of boundaries and stick to those boundaries, right? Work on yourself, work on these energies. Okay, so let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it, just let it be. I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like. And if you're not going to get a clear-cut yes or no, then you can take the message as the guidance for your situation if you want to. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. Okay. Okay, so the answer to your question is no. It's a clear-cut no, so I don't have to explain. Good. Let me see what's written. This is the most absolute no in the deck. Nothing fuzzy or ambiguous. This no means business. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.